Going into this vote, I know I need 3 votes to stay because I know I'll have Kai that will save me in the tiebreaker. If I can get my team to save me, I should be fine this round.
Now it's time to get to work. Everybody that is messaging me right now is saying, okay, the vote is Donnie. It sounds like it's going to be unanimous. And for the first time in this game, I'm going to push back. I don't want to follow the house in this week. I don't want to just listen to what the house is going to do. I'm not going to let Donnie go out of this game. It has nothing against Chrissy. This is just a shield that I need in this game. My biggest strategy so far has been to be the number 2 or the number 3 in this game. And if Donnie goes, that's number 1. That shifts me up a spot, and that puts me in the line of fire against the other people. Who knows if somebody wins HOH next week, they don't look at Donnie anymore. Maybe they look at me because he's out of this game. So this is somebody that I really need in this game, somebody that's going to work with me. And I think if I can pull off something like this, I think Donnie is eternally grateful for me.
So I think it's obvious what the vote should be because let's be real. Chrissy's not winning anything. Chrissy is literally like an easy way to win the game pretty much. Well, like if you think of it, like it makes the most logical sense to vote Donnie out. Like do you agree with that, or like
Listen,
like,
I don't know because I don't really have like an alliance at this part of the game. And Donnie is like kind of the one person who's basically been making an effort to try and talk to me.
Yeah.
Everyone else really hasn't been. I mean, no hate to Chrissy either, but I just think the idea of like a saboteur in the game has been floated around, and I do genuinely think it's either Kai or Chrissy, because I just think they've been acting the most suspicious. I feel like they've been kind of like making the most drama from what I've seen. But
Okay, yeah, I can kind of see
don't
where
know.
you're.
That's just my opinion.
Donnie has already shown that he is a comp threat too.
Hive just gave me a weird vibe. Like Hive was telling me, you know, oh man, I'm sorry, it's 5-1. When I already know I have 2 votes to stay. Like I literally have 2 votes. Like I understand that. And you're the 3rd, and you're telling me you can't even that you're the only one that's willing to vote to keep me? Bullshit, man. Bullshit.
No matter what happens this week, Kai and Hive, I think, are very clearly in bed.
Oh yeah.
And these two are going to be, they have no shame at the end of the day. I'm going to follow your lead here at the end of the day. I think we could keep Chrissy, or unfortunately go against Chris and keep Donnie as well. Partially because I know Donnie is both going to be on their ass before anybody else, and the capability is actually going to be there as well.
Hey, sorry.
Yeah, I hear you.
What's up, Dre? Sorry, go ahead.
Hi. Sorry, Kai really wants me to vote Donnie.
We're discussing that.
Yeah. You both got my message, I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I want to save him,
like...
but it's also I don't know. Pixie.
We're at that part of the game where, for me, circumstantially, this comes from. What's going on, Kai?
Will matter. I think there's just like a decision, and I guess I got to go along with it.
Well, if you save me, like I would like
I got whoever saves me in return. Like, I play a very go with the flow game, and I play a very honest and open game. Like, I will always keep it real. I'm not like gonna try
I do
and do some
appreciate
like
that about you.
some manipulative shit. So like, if I do stay, like, I'm gonna help the people who save me, and I would totally return the favor.
Okay.
I don't know what else to promise. I don't know what to say. But can I count on y'all?
I think so. I don't really.
Thank you.
It will boost everyone's chances of winning comps too.
So first conversation I have, I'm going to the windmill with Blake. Blake's like, yeah, this is gonna be an easy vote. We're all voting for Donnie, so just go along with the plan. It's gonna be easy. And then local teen mom, whatever her name is, she comes in there like, yeah, just vote to keep me safe. I'm like, okay, so I guess what's gonna happen? You know, let me just give up because apparently everyone's trying to vote for this guy, Donnie, to get eliminated. I don't really know what else I can do. So I guess that is the plan, which sucks because in Mao's Big Brother, I played a very loyal game. I never ever voted out one of my allies. Even when it was like a 9-1 vote, I was the one that did not vote for my ally to get out because I was that loyal. That was kind of my downfall. So, this time I'm trying to be more, maybe I do gotta leave Donnie behind. I'm thinking to myself, let me just think about it. Let me go walk out back into the main room. Let's see what everyone's thinking. So what's the vote? What are we thinking?
We know what I mean, is Donnie right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's that simple then. However, like, we're in an open discussion. Like, I'm not against anything.
Are we back to being the swing people again? Or whatever it's
I don't think there's 6 voters right now. I don't think there's no swing at this point.
Yeah, okay, you know what I mean. HOH doesn't get to vote, do they? Wait.
They do if
It's a tie. Okay.
which it could what 3-3.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna get much talking done when we're all here in the room.
Yeah.
I mean, this could really be our only chance to take a strong person out,
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I completely blanked out about that. What?
This could be
I
our
don't know.
chance
I'm kind of open to either.
I can't help but feel like something's a bit off. So I'm starting to think, is my plan backfiring in my face? This could be really bad.
He was really trying to get us to vote off Donnie for being a good player, but I personally didn't have anything against Donnie, so that really wasn't. So I really didn't want to vote him off.
I can't help but feel like Kai is
Oh, I don't know.
I'm trying to like get the ball rolling on the idea of keeping Donnie, and the more I realize that like they probably didn't want to vote Donnie out to begin with. This job seems actually a lot easier, and the more we hash this out, the more it's apparent that Kai really doesn't have any agency this week at all, even as the HOH. Look, Hive, and everybody else in here, the possibility for Donnie to stay is very strong, and I'm likely keeping him, and that is what it's going to be. Everybody in here has their reasons for either or, but my own personal experience with Kai, and just kind of how, and I feel bad for Chrissy, but how expendable I felt, all to serve a plan that he didn't want to fill me in on. Like, I'm
wait,
not
are we voting to evict Chrissy?
I am.
Oh, thank God! I was gonna do that.
Yeah, I was trying to play it off like I wasn't.
Thank God! Thank God! Oh my God! I was, yeah. I walk back in. They say hi. I'm quiet, letting Kai talk his shit. Second Kai leaves, the whole room is like, "Yeah, we're voting for Chrissy to leave." Right? I'm like, "Oh my God! Thank God!"
I think Kai kind of came in here to kind of like bogart us and kind of stunt the growth.
Okay.
I think it's because Kai has a vendetta against Donnie, but it's also a case of I think Chrissy might have been doing like a bigger power play of being like, I know I'm not great at Minecraft, that's the whole thing, but like I still won like a challenge on trivia and stuff.
Yeah.
But like,
so I have a theory. I've already told Giraffe. I feel like Chrissy has this whole act where Oh,
Oh,
Can I count on y'all? Lovely ladies. My girls.
maybe. I don't know. I don't know decisions yet.
yeah.
Well, I'll tell y'all this. Like, as I said, like, I'm not coming after either of y'all. Like, clearly there's been a backdoor for a reason. And this guy is very good at competitions. And you can help your chances at winning a lot by taking him out and keeping me
Do you have
in.
any strong points in terms of like Minecraft, like PvP, parkour, trivia, any of that?
I can do, like, if it's, like, general trivia.
They seem a little hesitant, especially Pixie. Pixie, you're supposed to be on my side. I chose you for the power veto competition, even though I was told not to. I am trying to prove myself to you. Work with me, Pixie.
There's
You can
shulker boxes
right click on
underneath.
the right click on the shulker. It says the name and it's locked. I'm wondering what that
Yeah.
means.
Hold on, Hive.
What?
Are you like somewhat aligned with Donnie?
I'm open to anything. You know, I'm just going where the game takes me.
I think at this point it's looking a lot like Donnie's going.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Plus, this could be the chance to take a massive move.
Anytime Kai joins a call or enters a room and is just like sitting there with a group of people, it's like a scarecrow in the middle of a cornfield. Like nobody wants to interact with him. Nobody wants to say or do anything around him. He's making this so awkward. If Kai had half the sense, he would know full well that silence and non-commitment means that they're probably not going to do what he tells them to.
Because ultimately, what has
Sure.
he done in this game?
Are we using this moment of silence to describe what Chrissy has done in this game?
Right.
Oh my god.
I mean, what are you asking me? Nothing malicious, evidently, right? Nothing. But I
Yeah.
understand what you're saying, though. It's the threat vector and it's the potential damage he could do. That's what we're talking about. So I understand.
Yeah.
And I think the others have been. It's they clearly don't want to. They don't want to say they're contemplating and they're looking to change their mind. I think it just.
Oh, I
comes
think
down
it's
to,
gonna
like,
be a close vote.
Yeah.
Listen,
That's the thing.
TJ and Blake, as long as you two are voting to vote to evict Donnie, we're fine.
Wait, who's the third vote?
Brayden.
No, wait, the two of y'all, and then who's the other one?
Brayden.
Oh, yes. I think that the other three want to vote for me.
Have they told
Like,
you that?
Hive, like, kind of didn't say it out loud, but, like, I
Hive is
kind of got that
very-
inkling. Yeah. And then the girls I just spoke to, and, like, they kind of just went to have a conversation with just them.
Me, TJ, Kai, and Blake are all in the bedroom right now. They're all assuring me I'm safe. It's time to make an alliance.
This week was looking so good for me. And now I'm unsure. But then talking to TJ, Chrissy, Blake, and Brayden, I was filled with a bit of hope. And that was all I needed for to be a tie, and I can evict Donnie.
Like, me and Kai are good, but I don't want to ruin that because of a vote. So I'm a bit nervous, but also Chrissy is just so off to me.
Listen, I get that a lot.
I feel like what she's doing is a whole act.
Listen, I'm gonna say one thing. We were floating around the idea each time there's been something weird going on with the voting. Like in the first time there was an extra vote, and then this time someone got their vote taken away.
There's a
We don't
fly
know
in my
what that
room.
was.
Sorry.
Right.
It's okay. But I genuinely think there's like a saboteur. They get to mess with the votes. And I do think it's either Kai or Chrissy.
Oh,
Who
yeah,
has that.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Because
But
to
it
me,
also...
they've both been acting kind of suspicious. Like last session, Kai was like when whoever just got out. Who just got out? Who was it?
Star.
Star, yeah. When Star just got out, Kai was like DMing everyone who they were gonna vote for, and that would make sense if he got to like mess with votes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why he's constantly been asking. Because I don't know if anyone else got it, but I got a private message from Donnie being like, vote the person I'm replacing him with.
Yeah.
And Donnie was talking to me earlier and was like, I'm pretty sure
I did-
Kai has it out for me, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is strange. So I don't really want to go along with
But you
a
gotta
s-
also
a
remember
secret
that
saboteur's
Brayden,
plan.
people who aren't playing, if they're still like, for example, Brayden's not in Minecraft, but Brayden's still able to like participate.
I know what vote Brayden is going for. Brayden's
Yeah.
gonna vote for Chrissy.
I think I'm voting off Chrissy.
I just find it
Like,
too suspicious. And also another thing is if there's still extra votes, and Chrissy's voted out, then we know it's Kai, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm still too terrified to get HOH, to be honest, because like I don't want to have the like horror of like trying to.
Yeah, I get that.
Because I observe people. I am very, very observant. And I feel like with how bad she's been, like I'm not trying to be like rude or anything, but how bad she's been, it feels very fake, as if she's trying to make people feel bad.
Also,
So
I
she
want to
can stay
mention my
in.
first proper conversation with her was, I'm pretty sure it was just her coming up there in the living room. I haven't talked to her properly.
Yeah, I
So,
think
I don't know.
I don't know, but maybe that's just me that I've
Yeah.
noticed.
I could be digging into things too much.
But I went and talked to Pixie Stick and Giraffe in the kitchen. They were kind of like, we don't really know what to do. They wanted to get rid of Chrissy, but I did have to do some kind of heavy lifting. I did talk about how I thought Chrissy was like a saboteur, and that kind of led Pixie Stick to be like, so I've been very observant this whole time, and I actually been saying that Chrissy actually isn't who she says she is. She's actually like a lying snake. She's been lying about everything. She's just so off. Something's off about her. And I found that kind of gaggy to me, but if they're gonna vote for Chrissy for that reason, then I'm not gonna stop them, even though I don't necessarily think that's really what's going on. But if they want to think that, I'm not gonna stop them.
Pixie, me, her, and Blake are supposed to have this alliance. So if you're not on board with a plan to get someone who will very easily get you out the game,
They were definitely trying to convince people to vote off Donnie, from what I've noticed. Because me and Giraffe were chatting a little bit. They were trying to use a lot of persuasion. It was not working. I went with it. I went with it.
Nothing in this house is more apparent and obvious that they're gonna lie than non-commitment. Me, I'll straight lie to your goddamn face. Yeah, I'll vote to keep you and just be about that, right? Pixie, on the other hand, is doing this thing where she doesn't really want to say it outright, but she also doesn't want to lie. So she's kind of like, she's very much perpetrating and just being very non-committal, and that non-commitment is louder than any lie she could ever tell. So kind of eyeballing her now, because she'll do that to Kai, she'll do that to me.
This is great. I feel like I'm fine going into this vote. I'm expecting it to either be 3-3, 4-2, or 5-1 with me to stay.
Alrighty, everyone. It is that time of the night for eviction. Now it feels like too long since we've had an eviction. I think the Tin Man has rubbed off on me because I have no remorse for another one of my children getting the boot. Now, local teen mom or Chrissy and Donnie, in just a few moments, your fellow house guests will cast their votes to evict. Before they do, you have one last chance to plead your case. Chrissy, you're up first.
Well, I would really like to stay in this game. I am clearly nominated with a huge player in this game, and now is the time to take that shot and get him out of here. Keep me. We'll have fun. We'll vibe, and I'm here for my children. Remember that. Thank you.
Alrighty, now Donnie, you're next.
I like your dance.
Why did he?
It is time for the voting to begin. Neither of the two nominees are allowed to vote. Kai, as the current HOH, you're also not allowed to vote. unless there's a
Even
time. One at a time, the rest of you will enter the diary room and cast your vote. And Blake, you're the first to cast your vote in the diary room.
Oh my god, after so much giving, I get to receive. Anyways, I vote to evict Donnie.
Hard decisions, except it's not really a hard decision because I think Chrissy's doing a bigger play here of being bad, especially considering they talked about being good at Bed Wars. So I'm gonna vote out Chrissy. I also think Danny's cool.
Okay, I don't know what's happening. I might be up in the wrong because it's kind of confusing. This is a crazy week, but I vote to evict. I don't want to say the wrong name here by accident. I vote to evict Chrissy. Thank you.
I know who I'm voting to keep. I just have to wonder if this shit's gonna play out with Pixie and Giraffe's indecisive asses. I vote to evict Chrissy.
I want to evict Chrissy.
Houseguests, as a reminder, when I reveal the vote, the eviction houseguests will have just a few moments to say goodbye and walk out the front door. By a vote of 5 to 1, I'm gonna do it. I'm so sorry to say this, but Johnny has been evicted.
Huh?
What?
What?
5 to 1, Donnie evicted.
What?
No, I'm kidding, y'all. Chrissy, I am so sorry.
No.
You have been
The same
evicted.
thing twice.
I know.
You got
You've been
me.
evicted by the.
Gags.
Rip.
He did it. I always say I love it. Everyone gets shocked. I am so sorry, Teen Mom.
They
How will you
got me.
Bye,
How will
Teen
you-
Mom.
how will you support your kids
Sorry.
now?
I
Bye,
just
Teen
want
Mom.
to say before I go that Kai wanted to make an alliance with me, Brayden, Blake, and TJ. Best of
Well,
luck.
Brayden's not here, so.
And he
Well,
nominated
Brayden was in the
TJ.
alliance chat.
Oh, yeah, actually, wait. Oh, yeah.
How do I
Hold
exit
on.
the house?
Were you the saboteur?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Okay.
Thank you for being here.
Hello there, Chrissy. What happened out in there?
They got me. Clearly, there's some shit going on because I knew that I was going to get probably 3 votes, but definitely kind of weird that TJ voted me out and Blake voted me out. I was really working with TJ. I had made a final 2 with him, and on like the first night, and I was going into this. That was my plan, was to stay loyal to my team, and none of them stayed loyal to me.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
All right, Chrissy. Who do you think was responsible for you sitting here where you are now?
Kai, I mean, he put me on the block. Whether he knew that that was gonna happen or not, I think that he was the one who put me on the block, so he is responsible. I think he really should have counted his numbers or thought of a better pawn, because I'm probably the person going into this game who knew nobody in the cast and literally had no connection, so I just don't think it was really that smart for him. I thought I was gonna stay, but I kind of saw as the campaigning was happening that it was looking split, and then I don't know what happened in the end. I guess they just decided to turn.
Alrighty. What are your thoughts on the twist and the people still in the house?
I'm not really sure what the like full on twist is, because people have been saying there's like a saboteur and there's been like a lot of stuff with the votes. I know that my vote was taken last round.
Mhm.
I'm assuming that it could be giraffes, low key.
Okay.
Because I had put them on the block, and I had said, which I know we weren't supposed to say, but I was not told that. I didn't realize that I had nominated them for the massacre. Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud, but I don't know. I was trying to build trust with the people who I was in the room with.
Never trust anyone.
Exactly.
Alrighty. What if I told you that this isn't the end?
I would kind of believe it. I feel like
Alrighty.
there's gonna be a battle back.
Okay, okay. Well, there is a new twist where one of the first 6 will have the chance to re-enter the house.
Period.
Alright.
I'll be coming back.
Question: how do you think I'm feeling right now? A. Shocked. B. Confused. C. Upset. Or D. All of the above. If you guess D, you are correct. I am so bamboozled by why people would get rid of Chrissy. Like, literally, it's like an easy win for any of you guys. And you basically just shot yourselves in the foot with that. That was just such a weird decision to make. And now I look stupid, and Kai looks even stupider, which I didn't even think was possible.
I expected it 3-3, 4-2, anything but 5-1 for Chrissy to be evicted. Why would you evict Chrissy? Chrissy is a weak player. Chrissy can be used as a number. And I don't think anybody realized that. Chrissy would have been an asset to anyone in this game.
At the end of the day, Kai, you tried to take me out and your move failed. Your shot missed and you don't have the opportunity to reload. And I told him how I believe there's some sort of saboteur. And I know that he played the remove vote and the extra vote. And I know you're going to continue to have advantages, and I'm going to leak that to everyone if you keep targeting me. And I'm going to push that narrative to every single person in the game, and you're going to be by yourself. So I'm giving him almost like an ultimatum because he felt like he had all the power. This guy, he acted like he was so smart, like he's going to make every big move every single week, like he's going to control the game. And what do you know? This guy gets proven wrong time and time again. Just because Jaren Star went home don't mean I'm going to go home. Listen, buddy, I know how to social game. I talk to people. And now I have an opportunity to win the next head of household. Blake, you're a buddy? Not anymore. I thought I could trust you. I gave you that opportunity. I said, I'm going to stay. You better give me your vote. You didn't give me your vote, buddy. You didn't give me your vote. So Kai and Blake, they're my number 1 targets.
I thought it was actually gonna be everyone up against Donnie, but like I think Blake, the first person I talked to, was the only person who voted for Donnie. Like that was so funny. But like, yeah, it was crazy. It was a little scary. I thought Donnie was gonna go home, but like the more I talked to everyone, they were all dead set on voting for Chrissy there. But I feel like the only person who's truly coming for me right now is probably Kai. But the whole house already wants Kai out, so you know, I think I'll be good there. The only other person who I'm a little worried about is Blake. He's just kind of playing under the radar, and he was gagged. He definitely thought that he was getting Donnie out, but nobody else really wanted Donnie out. I do feel like I was able to kind of inject a bit of mass hysteria into the crowds here by kind of like throwing around lightly what Donnie was kind of saying, that either Kai or Chrissy were, one of them was the secret saboteur in the game. I don't even know if there is a saboteur, but if there was, I definitely think it was one of them. Chrissy leaves, she names drop an alliance. It's Brayden, TJ, Kai, Blake, and I think one more, right? I was a little confused about that, because didn't Kai just try and put TJ on the block, but TJ didn't even know he was gonna get put up? Doesn't really seem like ally behavior. And if Chrissy was in that alliance, why did Chrissy go home? I don't really get it. It just really makes sense to me, but they're saying they were all in like a GC together. Brayden is DMing. I'm DMing Brayden the whole time, telling him what's up. He's sending me his love hearts, all that stuff, all that good stuff. But you know, like, I don't know. It just, if Brayden is really playing me, he's in another alliance, I gotta really talk to him about what that's about, because I don't want to be allying with a snake. So I'm gonna be ending up doing some sleuthing detective work next session, so we'll end up seeing how that goes.
Yeah, if we're so fortunate, then obviously Kai has buried every bridge he possibly can and is gone next week. Me, on the other hand, I'm thinking long term. What's the next group? What's the next alliance that I see myself having to get rid of? I'm definitely looking at Giraffe and Pixie. I get the sense that they're fairly close at this point in the season. Obviously, Hive is a bit of a wild card, and I don't really know where he stands, and I know he's not above making a riskier ballsy move, even if it is stupid. So I'm thinking long term here, not just next week, but the week after.
At the beginning of the session, I kept being like, I have no targets, I have no bad beef with anyone. Now it's Kai. Kai is very much on my radar. I'm satisfied that even if something was to happen now to me in any way, I'm satisfied with at least the way I've played so far. I want to stay. I want to win. I still want to win. I still want to win.
I think I'm definitely gonna lock in a little bit more. I can't really I'm not really wanting to trust anybody, even if I'm really close with them.